everyone, welcome to B Stop, where we break down critical business strategies for today's market. I am Jericho Nala, joined by my teammates.
Ronibel Arevalo.
Charles Sabano.
Over the next minutes, we'll unpack 9 essentials pricing and competitive strategies, each with clear definition, use cases for pros, cons, and real-life situations.
That's right. We'll not only explain what each strategy is, but also when it works, when it fails, and how local and global brand use them.
I'll be grounding in every topic in real life, so you'll see exactly how these strategies play out of stores, online, and even in our daily purchases. Let's dive in.
First, Rodebel, what exactly is price strategy?
Simple, it is an aggressive competitive pricing tactic where a firm matches or undercuts rivals' prices to protect or gain market share. Often in response to competitors' price cuts, it's critical for business in crowded markets to avoid losing customers.
Application-wise, it is common retail and telecom. For example, when Globe Telecom lowers the telephone price, Smart Communication quickly matches or beat them. This is fight strategy in action.
Let's weigh pros and cons. Pros, it blocks new competitors and retain price-sensitive customers. Cons, it can spark a price war and destroy profits for everyone. Like when local sari-sari store keep cutting prices until no one makes money.
Exactly. So it's only smart if you have lower costs than your rivals to sustain the fight.
Next, fixed pricing. Jericho defined for us.
So, fixed pricing is when a business sets a single, non-negotiable price for a product or service. Same for all customers. No haggling allowed. It's important because it builds trust, simplifies transactions, and make revenue forecasting easy.
Application is everywhere like fast food chains, supermarkets, and online store like Shopee. Jollibee menu is perfect local example. Your Chicken Joy costs the same whether you buy it in Manila or in the other branch. Moving to the opposite, the flexible pricing. Charles, break this down.
Pros, fairness to all customer and streamline operation. Cons, it can lose customer who love bargaining and can't adapt quickly. Suddenly, spikes. Dynamic pricing means prices change based on customer quantity, timing, or negotiation. It is vital for maximizing revenue. You can charge more, customer willing to hire, and less to close a sale.
For example, in wet markets or palengke, hotel rooms, and airline tickets in Iligan's public market, a vendor might sell a kilo of mangoes for 80 pesos to a regular but 100 to a tourist. Classic flexible pricing like Cebu Pacific also uses it. Same flight, cheaper if booked 2 months earlier, pricier last minute.
For example, higher profit with differentiation. Jericho, explain.
These target a specific niche too, but instead of low cost, you offer unique, valued features that no one else in the niche has. It's critical for standing out and charging premium prices to customers who care about those unique traits.
For example, a small vegan cafe in Malaybalay that only serve organic, farm-to-table, Bukidnon-grow vegan meals. They target health-conscious locals and tourists, and no other cafe in the area offer the exact product. Now, a bad strategy, the foolish fellowship. Charles, what's the mistake?
Polish fellowship in win a business blindly copies competitors pricing or strategy without analyzing their own cost, market, or goals. It is important to avoid because it is reactive, not strategic. You letting rivals make your decision for you.
Example, new sari-sari store owners who see the store across the street lower soft drinks prices. So they do the same without checking it if they can afford it. They don't realize the other store gets a bulk discounts from Coca-Cola. Another bad strategy, foolish penetration. Bell, define this.
Penetration pricing is normally setting low initial prices to gain market share. But foolish penetration is when you set prices so low they're unsustainable with no plan to raise them later, or cuts costs to make a profit. It's critical to avoid because it leads to quick failures.
Example, a new online milk tea shop in Iligan that sells large milk teas for 20 pesos. Cost per cup is 35 pesos to get customers. They go viral for a week but run out of money in 2 months because they lost 15 every sale, no path to profit. The pros, temporary viral attention and a few customers. And the cons is massive losses. You attract only price-sensitive customers who leave when you raise prices, and you damage your brand's perceived value.
Smart penetration has a timeline to raise or cut prices. Foolish penetration has no plan at all.
Let's end with two smart advantage strategy. Generous sharing pricing. Jericho, what's this?
This is pricing model, where the seller's payment is tied to buyer's actual results. They share the gains if the product works and the risk if it fails. It's important to high-stake purchases where buyers are scared of wasting money.
Application in business, services, agricultural tech, and medical equipment. For example, a Bukidnon farm equipment company sells a new rice harvester to a local farmer. Instead of paying 500,000, the farmer pays 10% of their harvest profit for 2 years. If the harvest is bad, the company gets less. If it's great, they get more.
The pros, low risk for buyers, more likely to purchase. Seller gets higher long-term profits if results are good, and the cons is unpredictable revenue for sellers. And you need clear contracts to avoid disputes over gains and risk. Perfect for building trust, high investment, uncertainty markets.
Last but most foundational, generic strategy. Charles, wrap this up for us.
It is developed by Michael Porter. Generic strategy are the three core broad business strategy in any firm can use. Compete, first cost, leadership, lowest cost, and the broad market. Second, differentiation, unique future in the broad market. And third, focus either cost differentiation in niche which can covered earlier. It is foundation of all business planning. You have to pick and one avoid being sucked in the middle.
Application in every successful brand uses one. For example, SM Supermarket use broad cost leadership, low prices for everyone. Apple uses broad differentiation or unique design ecosystem. For global users, and the local vegan cafe we mentioned uses focused differentiation.
The pros, clear direction for your business, avoid competitive confusion, and helps you allocate resources effectively. And the cons, if you don't commit fully, you get stuck in the middle, no competitive advantage. And customers don't know what you stand for.
Exactly, generic strategy is your business's game plan for winning.
And that's wrap our 9 strategies. To recap, we covered competitive pricing, fights fixed, flexible, niche plays, cost leader, differentiation, common mistake like foolish, fellowship penetration, advanced models, gain risk sharing, and the foundational generic strategies.
The biggest lesson, choose strategies that fit your business cost, goals, and target market. Never copy blindly and always plan for sustainability.
And remember, the best strategy are just on paper. They work in real markets right in here, Bukidnon and beyond.
Thank you for watching Beast Talk. We hope this helped you understand this critical business concept. Bye!